So I was talking to my very much loved cousin. Excuse this noise out here. I'm outside. And she was talking about her and her friend were thinking about getting their hair braided. Now, previously, she told me that she got her godchild's hair braided at the African shop for $400. Okay. Now, I don't know if she is an internet and Facebook, YouTube, etc. addict like I am. I don't want to say addict, but I stay on there. I do. All right, I stay on here. If it's on Facebook, if it's on social media, I am going to know about it. All right. So I don't think that she heard about the boycott of African hair braiding shops and how we weren't to go be going there and getting our hair done anymore. It was supposed to be permanent. Now, I believe this boycott started around this time last year. So maybe folks forgot. Okay, sisters, the boycott is on. It has never stopped. It never ended, and it's permanent. That $400 she spent at that shop, I bet you the hairstyle it might have looked like nice, but it's basic. And she could have spent it with a sister for like 125 or 150, because we wouldn't charge. We never charge our sisters prices like that just for some ordinary regular braids. We never did that. Okay, not trying to shortchange us as if we're not worth it, but we definitely weren't conning people out of $400 for a braided hair style. That's not what we were doing to each other. Okay, so sisters, it's still on. All right, stop trying to titty feed these people. Stop trying to get them to validate you. Stop giving them a chances over and over again. Stop acting like you are somebody's mother. Okay, put your titty back in your goddamn bra. All right, these people don't need any milk from you. Matter of fact, your community is starving. I mean, they are famished. Okay, underdeveloped, everything. All right, rib cage showing, pot belly, flies around their mouth. That's what your community is. Okay, that's why these freaking Africans don't like. Well, that's not the only reason why. That's one of the many reasons why they don't like us. Stop acting like you know them. Stop acting like they need you. Just stop. Leave those people alone. So let's go back to my cousin. Like I said, I love her to pieces. I look at her as a friend. Her and my brother, my best friends in the family. Now she's talking about, again, let's go back to her and her friend going to get their hair braided. I already know that they're going to plan on going to the African hair braiding shop. I have decided not to say anything this time because I said something about it because me and her had a recent talk about Africans before she got conned out of $400 to get her niece's hair done. When I said, what, you went to an African hair braid shop? Then she was like, and she kept talking. Now, before that, we had a conversation about African. She was telling me about situations or certain things that happen in California. Her mom said something about some negative interactions with Africans herself. And then at that time, she was thinking about moving to either Panama or Portugal. And she said to me, she said, are Africans, those Panamanians, are they Africans? Yes, she asked that question. You might say she's corny or slow or whatever, okay? We all have, everybody, we don't know everything. Everybody's not known everything. I said, no, you might see a few, but they're not Africans. They're not. And she was saying, oh, wow, because I would have had to rescind my desire to move there. That's what she said. But you gonna go and let them con you out of $400 to get your hair done? What's going on? Stop being conflicted. Folk are conflicted. You're on the fence straddling. This is not a sometime thing. This is not an in-between thing. It's either you on one side or the other. All of us who are on social media constantly, all of us who are around these people constantly, we already know. All right? We know. Stop going back and forth. Go forward. Delineation. When we said delineation, we meant especially economically, definitely politically, socially, and every other word, okay? Our struggle, what we need, what we want, has nothing to do with you, okay? Absolutely nothing. All right? Should I say them? Okay, that's what delineation is about, okay? We're concerned about ourselves. We're not reaching out to no black and brown, no black and black, no more flat blackness. Pan-Africanism been dead. It's all about us and only us. When something happens to us, if the police does something to, well, I wouldn't say us. The police does something to a so-called black person. We want to know what the ethnicity is. If it's not one of us, then we're gonna leave it to that particular nationality, our ethnicity, to handle that situation themselves. We're not going out and rioting and burning shit down, tearing shit down, throwing bricks at folks' glass, their windows and stuff like that for nobody else but our own, okay? So it's not over. It'll never be over, sisters. When you get mad, the tables are going to turn permanently. It's time for you to get mad for real and get fed up and stop get off that energy get off the energy field of being okay with things because you're used to it. I kind of feel like, no, I don't feel like, I know that we've been so disrespected by so many people for so long till we can't even tell the difference anymore. Like I said, when we get mad, it's over.